성주하고 형돈이하고 옛날에부터 이렇게 오래되고 하셨잖아. 그래서 같이 뭐 하나.
하니까 이게 기분이 좋진 않거든요. 부기 형 나와. 나오세요. 나 진짜. 형 뻑상 먹어.
병들어 주고하는 살려줬더니 그 부인이 와서 원망을 했어. 왜?
아니 힘든다는데 아니 얼마나 딱하냐. 아 진짜 걱정하지 마. 그런 거는 진짜.
나 인턴 섭해. 오빠한테 부탁.
아니 안에 나오라고 카페트 깔아야 되니까. 아이씨 게임 진짜 적당히 해야지.
find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have